Nope. Thank you for telling me. I've been talking on mute this whole time. Is it working now? Sweet. Yeah, there's a whole new scene collection in OBS, and I was scrambling because all the vertical sources got corrupted about half an hour ago. So it was a panic. He must be chatting with somebody at home. Yeah, so this is a race between, we've got what, 13 people in this race, but we're focused on Emock and Scanlor, but they're all racing together. And we're doing casual boots, where you start with the boots and a sword, and you have to do the escape sequence. So it's vanilla enemies, vanilla bosses, and then you need to get 7 crystals to open GT and fight Ganon. Yeah, so the escape's going pretty well so far. I'm not hosting the race, I'm just restreaming. So the race is happening as part of the normal schedule, where everybody's in the race time, and I'm just stealing their Twitch streams and rebroadcasting them. They know about it, but it's called a jank stream. And sometimes you have to do a little bit of syncing between the two streams, but it looks like we're in a good place. So we're gonna just let that go. And they are, let's see, I gotta stop looking at both screens. So we got Emock a little bit ahead. He's about a room ahead right now. And just the map and Dark Cross. I have not been paying attention to item counts. Well, we definitely got the small key, so that doesn't matter. And the other nice thing about casual boots is you don't ever have to worry about getting a bomb for the back, because you can just bonk it, and you've always got those boots. So let's see. So it looks like Scanlor caught up, and we got a lamp, 20 bucks, and a piece of heart. That early lamp's pretty nice. So we're not sure what the crystal or pendant situation is for Light World. Raffi, yeah, I'm just doing commentary and showing here. So this is Emock versus Scanlor. I'm not playing. I'm just doing comms today. What's up, Scats, man? Yeah, see, I was definitely going to pull you in here, but I wasn't sure if this was going to happen up to about 20 minutes ago. And we got a piece of heart in Sank, and we're out, and we'll hopefully see a quick map check. There we go. We get it from emock. Crystals and a pendant in desert. And if you are sending gifts, just know they're deeply appreciated, but I have a hard time like already getting stressed out from seeing the two races and in the chat at the same time. But flippers and bonk rocks. Hopefully we'll get some money for Zora checks. I wonder if we'll see either run or do Houlihan to goose that up. They might want to see what they get out of Kakariko first before they invest in a Houlihan play. And bombs in the bush crab is really nice. You can fill up right here. Just a piece of heart on Lumberjack. So we are most likely not going to worry about Aga 1 today, as long as we can find our Dark World access. So Houlihan is where you trick the game and it doesn't know where to put you. And when it doesn't know where to put you, it puts you in a special room called the Chris Houlihan room. And it's got like 225 rupees in it or something. And you collect those, and then once you get out of there, you're back at Link's house. So it's a one-time trick that you can do to get some early money. There's a few different ways to set it up, but it actually might be tough without a glove and with flippers. So it looks like they're going to probably just follow the normal CAC opening. Check out what's in Kakariko. And we're both down into Blind's hut. Oh, there's the money. And then just for a little bit of background, while they're doing these opening checks, Scanlor and emock are both my teammates when we do Beer League. And together, the three of us are Super Nintendo Chalmers. Oh no, he missed the bomb throw. So there might be... Hang on. Okay, so we got our glove and cape. And, yep, just 10 arrows on Bottle Vendor. So now we're only looking for Moon Pearl and either another glove or the hammer for Dark World access. No, I'm not playing right now. I'm just commentating and watching. Yeah, Scatsman in Purple app, he's the mentor to both these guys from last year's mentor tournament. There's more money. There's your Zora money right off the bat. There you go. And they're swapping checks. I forgot. I didn't see what was on Sick Kid. Oh, just a piece of heart. Jazz hands. Yeah, they checked Lumberjack. It was just a piece of heart. Yeah, and that's a good thing to point out too. Lumberjack is, I usually skip it in an open seed, but in casual boots, when you already have the boots and the sword, and you really only need a lamp to do Aga, checking Lumberjack early is always a great play, because you're much more likely to need it. Okay, just 20 rupees on race game, and Scanlor's going to save and quit, and I assume go to South Shore. He's probably thinking South Shore and Zora checks with those logical flippers and plenty of money to do it. Is Scanlor's audio a little low, or does it sound normal? Sweet. Okay, so it's just on my side that I can bump my speakers. Are there any ban techniques in races? Yeah, there's there's a fair number of glitches that are not legal in normal races. Most of them are anything where like you clip out of bounds. I don't know them all by name. There's more that's legal than is not legal, and that's when you start getting into like hybrid major glitches or just like no logic. So you won't see anybody do anything that's illegal in this race. They're pretty experienced, and they're not gonna do anything. Mirror and a Master Sword in Mini Moldorm Cave, plus more money. Emock went over to Agina first, which is a good move. Didn't pay off this time, but it's not a slow check with boots. So now he can reset and then follow in Scanlor's footsteps. But he knows he doesn't have to do that the rest of the seed now. Oh, the pickles are bullying Scanlor. Oh, he's going to take the short way up here? Okay. I've never seen this route up here. I guess if you have flippers, go for it. So Emock's going to take care of Mini Moldorm Cave and get his mirror and sword. We're going to see what's in Ice Rod Cave. Just a piece of heart. So we'll probably see a fake flipper, not fake flipper, a water walk out of here. No? Even, okay. Even with the flippers, it's a little faster to do the water walk, but he's electing to just swim. So what'll be interesting is after these Zora checks, what comes next. It depends on if we find... Alright, nothing on the island. It'll depend on if we find our Dark World access before having to decide on going into Eastern and Saha. And guy under the bridge is going to give us a French vanilla bottle. He's included his own blue goo this time, compared to the empty one. Yeah, neither one of them went... Oh, wait, there we go. Emock did do the water walk, but he just went straight in. Nice. Yeah, so he's going to run through here and do this a lot faster. And it seems like he's behind, but he's already done that Agina check. Scanlor might loop that in with desert area whenever he gets over there. If he gets over there with it being a pendant. Alright, nothing great in the Waterfall Ferry. Ledge is a full heart. I don't know if he's going to go for that. Because while they are racing, like we're showing them against each other, there are 11 other people in this race, and so they're probably thinking that they need to cut time wherever they can. Like he's not even going to... Oh, he is going to grab it. Okay. Yep, there you go. Skipping the full heart, save and quit. I think the only thing he's really got left is Sa's Closet and Eastern. This is an interesting way to get there, unless he's going somewhere else. Oh, he's going up the mountain with that glove and the lamp. Okay. And then the mirror. Oh, so he. Okay, yeah. He's got Hera access right now. So instead of going to Eastern that he can't complete, he's going to go up and tackle Hera, which he can do entirely. Yeah, I need to start making use. They've got their map trackers showing up on their streams that I can see. I need to start looking over there. Yeah, if you get a hammer or a hook shot up here, that's going to open up the other side of the mountain. That'll be a bunch of checks. But either way, you can get a crystal out of this. That's not bad for being 16 minutes in. Sword speed from Scanlor? He's got it. It's something I can't do. Ooh, what a call, because here's the Moon Pearl up on Spec Rock Cave. Good things happen when you go towards the crystals. Oh, he's going to go for the bomb jump here. I think that's good. Nice. Yeah, if you have to fall down there and then walk back around, that's quite a walk. So he just saved probably 15 to 20 seconds at least. Alright, so Scanlor takes the opportunity to do a Dark World map check, and he's marking them off on his tracker. So we've got a pendant in Skull Woods, and we've got green pendant Mire, and red crystal Swamp. And then the other one is slightly cut off on that view. Oh, TR is the other red crystal. So justice for Swamp Palace today. And having a fire rod and having a pendant skull is that's very tempting to me. I would dip that and clear it once I get into that area. No hook shot, so we're gonna do the coffee break Hera basement. He's probably gathering his thoughts and figuring out where he's gonna go next. Because he hasn't done Agina while Emock has, and then he's also knows that if he doesn't find that hammer or mitts, then their Dark World access might be through Aga 1. There's your vanilla big key. So we'll mirror out and start climbing. Sweet, Jason, thank you. This was a lot of stress getting OBS set up for this, so the fact that I don't have to fret about the mic is nice. Okay, so there is one item. I don't remember if they... Yeah, that's both items. Yeah. So, Hera's clear. Now it's time to just beat Moldorm. I don't know why. The camera does look better to me, too. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's lighting or something else. Alright, so that's gonna do it for the mountain. And you gotta imagine that Scanlor's probably going to Saha now. He's got 3 checks in the back of Saha and then possibly 3 in Eastern. I am just commentating today. Yeah, if I was playing, it wouldn't be legal for me to be watching these other streams. Yeah, and we know that the Agina check is like a piece of heart or 20 rupees or something pointless. So if Scanlor can get away without checking that, he's gonna save that time. Okay, we got bomb. There's the mitts. That's our Dark World access. So we're not seeing his map on the stream, but his whole left half of his Dark World just lit up green. Hello there. General Kenobi. So he's going to rush over to... Oh, where? Oh, he's going to do King's Tomb first. Okay. Got the boots, got the mitts. Just jump in here quickly. Just 20 bucks. And Emock is... Oh, he's going to rush Aga 1. He's betting on Aga being his Dark World access. So he's going to do Aga 1 when we know from watching Scanlor do it that it's not necessary. So this is going to be a fairly significant time loss. Probably like 3 minutes or so at least, if not more. Yeah, this is a tough call because sometimes like you put off doing the Aga climb until it's the very last thing, and you waste a bunch of time doing overworld checks, and sometimes it's you know, not even needed, and you were better off doing that overworld. It's tough. There's never there's never a right answer. Scanlor's going to open up Thieves Town, but clear out some of the rest of Village of Outcasts. He's probably looking for that hammer so that he can just do this in one trip. I think if he hits C-shaped house, then he'll probably call it. Or yeah, okay. So while Emock's doing Aga Tower, Scanlor's just ripping through Dark World right now. Yeah, Lumberjack is a piece of heart or 20 rupees or something. It's nothing. It's nothing to get. And they both checked it, so Emock is doing this purely for the Dark World access. But since he's already checked Agina, and he's not betting on Saha having the progression that he needs. The nice thing, though, is with that fire rod, I mean, he's going to make quick work of Aga Tower. I didn't look to see what time he entered. Oh, I need to trim this up here. Is it cropped on his? Oh, Scanlor just has the bottom part of his tracker cropped off. Oh well. So I wasn't counting items. I was planning on looking at his tracker. But you can't see it. But he probably can, so he doesn't care. What's going on, Crow? Yep, fancy. As long as I don't make it crash, I'm afraid to touch anything. So we're into the attic and see what's in here. Just the map. And so if Scanlor finds the small key down in the maiden's chest, then that'll mean there's an item in the big chest. But if not, then Hammer won't have been required for this at all. And he won't have to come back here. Yeah, this is standard enemies and bosses, and you start with boots and a sword. Yeah, there's 13 people running this right now. We're just using Scanlor and emock for this test stream because I can bully them into letting me crop before it starts. They also both agreed to not use mics tonight, so we can use their audio instead of having to play just like background music. So that is a good... That's a good segue into, if you want to see more from either of these guys, check them out on Twitch, and both of their names are emock81 and scanlor, as you see on the screen here. These are their Twitch names. But they do a lot of rando multiple times a week, and they're very good. Okay, so Emock's finished with Aga, and now... Oh, maybe he didn't do Lumberjack. Oh, he already got the mitts. I wasn't paying attention when he went to get the mitts from Saha. Okay, so Scanlor's finished up with Thieves Town, first crystal at 27 minutes. And Emock's gonna follow him in there. So that Aga climb is basically... He went from maybe like a screen behind to like a dungeon behind now. And well, hopefully he'll be able to make that up a little bit later. Scanlor's going to do the dig game and follow this quasi-smith chain, probably down to Swamp and Hype Cave. Yeah, there's a lot of digs. There you go, all for 20 bucks. Most of these carnival games are a scam. Don't fall for them. Alright, Emock is going to do Sea House and then probably go into Thieves Town. And we're going to turn in the Smith here with the mirror and mitts. Burnout, this is a casual boots race. Ooh, Quake on this on the Smith. This is the standing casual Monday night race that Sawyer puts on every Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. And it's always casual boots, and it's always a good time. There's usually a pretty good crowd in here. And then for the adventurous, there at 10 o'clock is a cross keys race. And that really draws the crowd. They probably have at least 25 people every week. Alright, just a piece of heart in K45. And Emock's into the back of Thieves Town. Yeah, 10 o'clock's too late for me, Scatsman. Also, like, my cross keys play is still pretty terrible. My PB is like 224 or something, so if I started at 10 o'clock and I PB'd, it's on the wrong side of midnight for me. I usually will async those later and use the times to compare to everybody until I get better at cross keys. Yeah, all 13 people are running the same seed. When they go into the racetime.gg room, the race initiator will roll the seed and then everybody downloads it. Hype Cave has a full heart for us. And more hearts. And hearts. And bombs. So kind of a lame Hype Cave this time. Now, let's see. He's got a bunch of partial dungeons here. It looks like he's gonna go into Swamp. Or is he running past it for Agina? I wasn't paying attention. He had the invisible purple chest the whole time. Very sneaky. It didn't pay off, but it's nice to see. Yeah, it's Hype Cave because of the chest count, but also early on in Rando, there were a bunch of good items in there in whatever notable races, and the name stuck. But there's other, like Mini Moldorm Cave has I think the same number, and then Paradox has more, and now it's just branding. Okay, so Scanlor pays back that difference with Emock doing the Agina check early, and is gonna reset in where are we going now? He's looking at his map and he sees Pyramid Ledge and Catfish and ooh, a completable pendant skull, which it looks like he's heading towards. Oh, nice. Emock's using the cape on blind. Handles it easily. I wonder if he's going to follow that Smith chain down or if he's going to go right to Skull right now. Because I think the only thing he missed out on, that he would miss out on, is that Quake on Smith. Which might not even be needed. Okay, yeah. He's going up. He's got the cape out still. Might take a peek at Bumper Ledge. Or maybe it's going to be Skull first. I wasn't even looking over to Scanlor. It looks like he found a bow. There it is. There's Emock finding the same bow. And I think he's done there. Is he going to drop down and keep going for that second item? Because there's only 2 items in Skull. Nope, both of them bail after getting that bow. They said that's enough for Pendant Skull. So now Scanlor's going to turn this into Graveyard Ledge, and we're getting some alignment here. So as long as that Quake's not required, then Emock is back in this. Nothing good on Graveyard Ledge. The Scanlor already did King's Tomb, so he doesn't need to continue here. Or he's probably going to swim across for Catfish. Emock, I don't know if he did King's Tomb, so he might stop and do that on the way. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might have... With Skull... Oh, Skull was not the green pendant. Okay, I was going to say, if Skull was the green pendant, I probably would have finished it just out of principle. But it's a regular one, so we're not going to deal with it. So Scanlor's going to run down, I assume down to Pod Eastern. He's also got partial Ice Palace available, and then a very small amount of Pendant Swamp, or wait, Crystal Swamp, sorry. But without that hammer and no hook shot yet, right? Yeah. Swamp's not very appealing right now. So Emox doesn't have Pyramid Ledge cleared off, but I gotta imagine he looked at it when he finished Aga 1. He probably just didn't mark it off, because yeah, it's just 50 bucks. Dog's going crazy back here. All right. Okay, so Scanlor decided to go into Eastern first. Did he mirror from Kiki? I had to go close the door. I saw him going through the pod maze. Yeah, Ped is Master Sword pedestal. I was wondering if that squeaky toy was coming through. I kicked her out and put a heavy battery in front of the door so she can't push it open. Dog's like 7 pounds. So we're both into Eastern at the same time. And there's our blue cane. Yeah, Scats has a good point in Purple Chat that with Eastern being fully completable, once they found that bow, then it makes a ton of sense to do Eastern entirely first, and maybe you find that hammer in there. Alright, so we got 2 items left, so we know one is on the big key chest back here. And then we have one on Armos Knights. Oh, wow. There you go. There's your hammer. Oh, and he does a spin speed right off the steps just to rub it in her faces that he can do spin speed. Okay, so the hammer opens up a bunch. Now your pod is fully completable. You probably can do Ice Palace if you're going to do the bomb jump, which should be no problem for either of these guys. And now you've got more of Swamp that's possible. So you're really just looking for Hookshot, Samaria, Ice Rod, maybe a Pendant. So we're 40 minutes in and starting to get a picture of what Go Mode's going to be. Yeah, it's really interesting that Emock went from like a dungeon behind to now being like 2 rooms behind. So he's really made up a lot of ground here. We talked about putting face cameras on, and I just didn't get time to set it up. But if you can see Emock right now, he's not happy with how that room went. All right, so Scanlor will hit the mirror portal and go right into pod and clear all this out. He'd love to find a hook shot in here. Okay, so Emock went to he walked into Eastern first. He didn't walk through pod, so he's got to come down here to the portal. So he's given up some of that ground that he gained. And I took my eyes off Scanlor, but I'm not sure what he's found in the front of pod here so far. I know he got a small key in the shooter room, but he has a max of 2 non-small keys that can be here in the front. So he's basically doing these checks. There's another one. He's doing these checks to find out if he needs to do that big key chest, and it looks like that's going to be the case. If you've got 3 keys here, you probably have to do that. Could have a vanilla big key. Could just have another item. He's gonna walk around this way. Okay, so Emock is in the pod now. He's in shooter room. Oh, and it's just a map. That's a bummer. Still gotta check it because you never know. You wouldn't want to go to. You wouldn't want that to be the big key, and then you go to the back and you don't find the big key back there, and now you have to come back to the front and do it again. So while it's disappointing, there's not really a better way to do it. Sometimes people will just not worry about the key counts and they'll go right for big key chest, big key chest, and then they'll drop down. And that's just all a matter of preference. You probably lose a few seconds in the aggregate, and then you don't pay for it when there is an item there, but it just depends on what you're comfortable with. Okay, so now that he's got 3 keys here, he knows that this harmless heckway down below is going to have something that's not a key. Probably our big key. Nope, just a single rupee. Pod's got jokes today on these optional checks. So now I think we pretty much have to find our big key in this last chest because it can't be anywhere else. So we'll open up the big chest and then mirror and head up to Helmasaur. Ooh, okay. So I think he's got 1 item left because we saw the map, we saw the compass. So we got an item on Helmasaur, and then it's time to decide what to do as far as what the next dungeon's going to be. Nicely done. Head back down to the basement, which should be no issue. We got a lamp, got a hammer. And then Emock's into the dark maze where he'll find his big key. TR is a red crystal, yeah. TR is a crystal, and Meyer is the green pendant. Oh, nice. That's really well done. Yep, definitely will need Samaria. Yeah, we'll definitely need Samaria and Ice Rod for TR, and we'll need the hook shot for Swamp. And then it'll depend on what our medallion situation is. I think at this point both runners would be happy to not see the flute show up here, because then they won't have to think about doing Pendant Mire. Just 50 bucks, and now it's decision time for Scanlor. If I was gonna bet on it, I would say that he's probably going into Ice Palace and just gonna do the bomb jump. Alright, so he's running over, and it looks like this is Ice Palace. Yeah, we're going to swim down to it. And then Emock's handled the murder turtles, and he's going to go to Helmasaur now. Then Emock's got that mask off, and he's just going to pump some arrows into Helmasaur King here. There you go. And then these Pen Gators are the magic pack. Ooh, there's your silvers. Very nice. If we both runners are comfortable with the Master Sword, Silverless Ganon, but you'll always take the silvers when you can get them and not have to do 24 spins at the end. Oh, and Emock is cleared a castle tower and has the mirror, which means now if he ever saves and quits in the Dark World, he ends up on the pyramid. And that's just annoying. Okay, so we're going to see the Ice Palace bomb jump here, where you have these pegs up, and then you bomb jump across this gap. Oh, great setup. Nice. And what this does for you is later on when you get towards the end, then the pegs are in the right position that you can just push the block straight down. So you don't have to do all the normal vanilla stuff where you go up and you go around and push the block, drop down, all that stuff. You can... Oh, I love this setup. Oh no, he messed it. Still recovered it. But yeah, the Ice Palace bomb jump before Icebreaker was discovered was like the way to do Ice Palace, and it's still useful, as you can see here, where if you only know Icebreaker, you might be putting off this dungeon. And so knowing the bomb jump here lets you come in and tackle this earlier. So now he's in a weird spot though, because he can't go over to Ice Tea. So he's gonna have to drop down, and is he gonna come back up? Yeah, okay. He's gonna come back up and do the right side. Grab this key over here. Yeah, I agree, Scats. The Ice Palace bomb jump is just too useful to not know it by heart. Especially when you get into other modes where you'll get in here more often without the cane. I need to learn it without the sword setup. That's the way that I know it, and it's burned me a few times when I come in here without a sword and I can't do it. Alright, so there is his key. Which way is he going to go back up? That way? Now Emock is doing that smith chain that we talked about, only really having Quake. So he's doing the dig game first, and then he'll probably go back up and turn the smith in and get his Quake medallion. And if he's lucky, he'll find a reason to not finish it. Because we know that there's nothing really good coming out of it other than that medallion. Meanwhile, Scanlor's going to come in and do the boss. Did he elect to not do the right side? Or did he just do it fast enough I didn't notice? Oh, that ice ball messed up his rhythm. Alright, so now he's in a spin. He's in a puff party. I don't think he... Oh, he's still got a blue potion left. He's good. As long as he doesn't take a hit, because I think these puffs will hit him hard enough. There you go. It's over. Great job. Now, is he going to come back in, though? He's got 3 keys now. I'd love to see his chest count on his tracker. Oh, Spicy Dave, there's so many glitches to learn. We have so many delights to show you. Emock's going to do Invisible Purple Chest, so he is going to do the rest of Smith Chain here. Did he already do K45? He must have. It's marked off. I wonder when he did that. Anyway, Scanlor's back up the mountain and probably going to Hookshot Cave Super Bunny. He's decided to do that rather than Hammer Pegs or finish Skull, which, yeah, I get it. I mean, you got 1 check in Hookshot Cave in Logic with the bonk, and then you got 2 in Super Bunny, and then you can come back over to Spike Cave, which is everybody's favorite. Oh, and Emock's heading over to Ice Palace now. Me and mine, that's awesome. I'm glad that you're gonna be able to check out the glitches. My obligatory shout out for the Mentor tournament that the Go Mode podcast puts on. All those videos that I have on glitches are all things that I learned in the Mentor tournament, and so if you join that and play through there and hook up with some mentors like Scatsman, you'll get taught all these glitches in person rather than just through videos. So it's a really cool thing that the community puts on, and the signups are going on now, and they go till June 5th. Yeah, that's a great time. And I think Scats has signed up to be a mentor again. I think I saw him in there. I'm just going to be a restreamer volunteer, which is why I'm doing this right now, to learn how to get races onto Twitch and get them available to people. Oh, I forgot that he hasn't done Paradox either. Okay, so Scanlor's got a bunch of checks here then. There's your mushroom. Oh, very nice. I've been wanting to learn that move that Emock just did, where the two Stalfos Knights, their down state is linked to each other. And so if you hit one of them down and then bomb them, you can get both of them to die on one bomb. And I've seen people do it, and I've heard the theory, and I just have never learned the exact way to do it. And he just pulled it off. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to ping him about that later. So Emock has done the same Ice Palace bomb jump first try. Well done. And he's going to come down here and clear out Ice Palace. Oh my god, did I look away? Did we have Hookshot in Hookshot Cave? Oh, and there's your flute. And powder. Wow. Was Hookshot in Paradox or was it in Hookshot Cave? Okay. I've had the Hookshot be in that bonkable chest in Hookshot Cave, and that is the most hilarious thing ever. And I was hoping that it happened again, but Paradox is just as good. So this is great for Scanlor because now he's got a fully completable swamp to go do. Oh, and there's your ice rod. Holy crap. Okay, so now Scanlor is what? Samaria from Go? Did he... Oh, so he saw the Quake, Tiara's Quake. So it is good that Emock went back and did that Smith chain then, because he was going to need that Quake anyway. But yeah, it feels like Scanlor's just pulling away at this point. Okay, so he's going to head into Swamp, and it'll be interesting to see, does he do left side Swamp in the first pass, or does he try to just finish the dungeon quickly and see if Samaria shows up, and then go back in, or not? He might just leave. I doubt he'll leave. That's something dumb that I would do. I've been burned by left side Swamp so many times. Oh, Emock takes a death, and he doesn't have a potion. Or not a potion, a fairy, I mean. That's a bummer. So he had a blue and a green, as you can see in the tracker if you squint really hard, depending on what you're watching on. He had a blue and a green and a B, and just got caught on that ice. So speaking of glitches, we're going to see another one here from Scanlor. This is called Specky Clip. Discovered by Specs, and it's where you place a bomb here, and then you're going to glitch through this rail with the hookshot. And that skips spending a key on that door, and then needing the hammer for the next room, and then waiting for that water to fill up. So everybody loves Specky Clip. So Emock's down to 3 hearts again. Hopefully he's gonna pull this trick off again now that we talked about it. Nice. And he's going to do the bomb jump and try and get back to where he was. Okay, Scanlor's just going to go right to the back. He's one from go. He's playing the odds that maybe he'll find this Samaria back here. Here's another glitch. He's going to do bomb diver down. So he's going to get pushed through this rail and then walk on water to open these chests. Instead of going around to the other side and hitting that statue and pushing it on the switch and everything. Okay, so just a compass. I didn't see if he found the mirror already. Heading into Argus. He found a tempered sword at some point. Was that here in Swamp? Are the memes alive? Oh, Paradox again. Man, I missed a lot in Paradox. Okay, just 20 bucks there. And now we're gonna see, is he gonna go back in for left side? Or is he gonna check out Meyer, activate that flute, check out Meyer area? It looks like he left something in, oh, he's leaving. So now we're in a Samaria hunt. Oh, here's the other thing too with that flute. He's gonna activate this. He's gonna check Meyer Shed, but in addition to Meyer, he's also got Desert now. Flute was in Super Bunny. Flute and Powder. Oh no! Emock went to the right side of Ice Palace and found the red cane. Oh, this is terrible for Scanlor. Oh my god. That's the worst. And it's over on the icebreaker side of the dungeon too. Oh. I'm like rubbing my hands because I can't wait to see the complaints after this. We're going to try and do an interview afterwards. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull it off. I don't know if I've got Discord set up correctly, but we're going to try and do post-game interviews with these guys. Oh, he's going to be salty. Ooh, half magic. The thing is like, he's probably going to do a lot of Mire and Desert and maybe even Skullwoods before he goes back into Ice. Because, like I said before, like you don't want to put off Ice Palace just because you don't want to do the bomb jump. But like you definitely don't want to go back and do it for like 1 or 2 checks. Oh man. Okay, red boomerang. So Emock finished Ice and he's got his cane, and let's see, he knows that he can do TR, but he's missing the ice rod. And I think we found that over here. So he's gonna come over here and find all those other goodies that were in Paradox and everything in Super Bunny. The difference will be he's ready to do, once he finds that ice rod, then he'll be ready to go right into TR with it. Ooh, I've been partially ignoring chat, but I saw peanut butter pie and that caught my attention. Okay, so Scanlor's doing his desert dip now. Pendant Desert. What's our other pendant? Some Meyer. This is the other bad thing. Meyer, this might push him. He's got 2 pendants here between Desert and Meyer. If he does both of them, he might decide, oh, I can just go finish Skull Woods and I'll be right there at Pedestal. And I can pull Pedestal, and that's probably where my cane is, or maybe. That would be a really feels bad moment. Yeah, so Scanlor did Ice Palace, but he didn't have the keys that he needed to go do the right side of it. He would have had to go. He would have had to gone back in. Emock did have to go back in because he died, and maybe that was his impetus for going over to the right side. I'm gonna have to ask him that later. He took an unfortunate death, but it might have saved him. Because we got, let's see, we got 11 other runners here. And it'll be really interesting to see how many people trip up on that. Like, a red cane in Ice Palace is awful. Everyone hates it. Yeah, Karen, I am not playing. I'm just commentating. We're watching my 2 teammates in a large group race. Okay, so now I'm seeing Paradox. There's your tempered. I'm seeing all these for the first time. Tempered, shield, and there's your hook shot. Awesome. So he's going to do the bomb jump to save. Oh, he fell. Oh, he says, screw it, I'm going to walk out of here. The walk of shame. I know that all too well. Not on this spot, but others. Or maybe he did it on purpose because he wanted to jump right into Super Bunny? Oh, maybe I didn't give him enough credit. I think that was on purpose. That's very slick. Good job. Alright, so Scanlor's here in pendant, green pendant Meyer, which he can't, well, I mean, okay, so I take it back. He knows that the Samaria can't be on the pedestal because he would need it to finish this dungeon, so he can't get too far with this. Oh, and it's a Godmire. Oh, that's a bummer. It's always a Godmire when you don't need it. Okay, so Emock's gonna clear out Hookshot Cave. Find his ice rod. He's got a studious look on his face as he decides, yep, we're going to take this right into Turtle Rock. Yeah, good point. Emock is in go mode. He just needed that ice rod for go mode. And so he's going to do this here, and then he's got swamp, and then he is done. Oh, good. Scanlor went back to ice. Awesome. So he's going to hit go mode once he finds this Samaria over here. And he's already done swamp, so he only needs to do TR. So we actually might be back to being closer than we thought. Yeah, I guess Scanlor looked at his available checks that he had left and didn't like any of them compared to the number that he left in Ice Palace. Does everybody know this but me? Oh my god. This is depressing when you learn your whole team can handle these guys with one bomb and you're over here placing two like a scrub. Get one more pixel down. I don't think it's going to make it. Oh, he did make it. Nice. Okay, so he's got the hook shot here, so let's be way faster. Just zip right through that fire snake or fire bar or whatever it is. Yeah, so Emock is in, I mean, he's in great position. He should be skipping like all available checks because tempered sword and silvers, he's got no reason to look for anything. He might care about a mail, but I don't think he does. I think he's just going. Okay, there's your compass. So he's going to steal this key over here, and I would be flabbergasted if he checked lava chest. There's no way. Yeah, quick fire rod, and we're out of here. Okay, Scanlor just got his Samaria, and he's he's making a very angry face. He's shaking his head. He's so mad right now. Oh, next time we'll get cameras on here. We'll get cameras figured out into the layout. Okay, so Scanlor's in go mode, and he's going right to Turtle Rock, and that's the only one he had left, so it makes sense. The nice part here is he's going to be able to do Turtle Rock, and then head straight to GT. Emock's going to have to leave and go do Swamp, and then climb back up again. Oh yeah. Emock's skipping that check and betting on a key on Laser Bridge. I don't know. I might have checked that. Alright, so Emock's gonna come down here. He didn't know he didn't have the key. He's pissed too. That wasn't a calculated bet, that was a forgetting about the key. Another great camera moment. Sorry, only I get to enjoy that. Oh, and takes a death. Oh no! Okay, but actually this is probably better for him because he's gonna go back to. Did he come through that door? Okay. Oh, he's all the way back to the beginning. He skipped big chest. He's all the way back instead of starting at the door. He's really mad. We got lots to talk about in this interview. He's still shaking his head. I don't mean to laugh, but I do. It would be. They're allowed to laugh at me when I do these things. Oh, he's still going. I'm sorry. There's no commentary. The commentary is on the reactions. Okay, so Scanlor's checking the left chest there. He's got his big key. And then heading straight to the back. Oh, why are we doing left side again? Oh, no. I got my pipes mixed up. Sorry. Okay. Oh, so he's still betting on skipping that big chest. This is gonna be the ultimate troll if he gets to Laser Bridge and it still doesn't have his key and he gets like 3% or whatever. He's got to check it this time. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Okay. It's not the key though. So I think I'm not going to try to explain it, but there's a chance that the key that he needed was in that big chest. And they call it 3%ing. There's rules and logic to when it can happen. I'm not going to pretend like I know it. I ask every single time. He's going to fill up his magic here for Laser Bridge and grab some hearts. Use that blue potion. Oh no, he used it. He doesn't have any potions. Okay, Scanlor is also going to skip the big chest. Okay, we got a heart here. Oh, nice boots. The green 20 is the boots in casual boots. Boots on laser bridge. Oh no! Oh no! We got 3%ed. That big chest was the key. Oh no! So I'm glad they're not running with mics on because he would have said something. Oh. So he's got to walk back because he skipped big chest again. He can't just mirror back to that. He's got to walk back to it. And Scanlor is in the same situation. He just doesn't know it yet. Oh my god, what an amazing situation for my first restream. Alright, now I'm gonna glance over here. Scanlor's about to get the last chest. Oh! Oh my god. Alright. So Emock's going around the long way. All this to skip like 2 rooms. Oh, he's stone-faced. I hope he doesn't watch this back. I hope he just says, I'm just gonna move on and not watch this. He takes a death there. I think that might have been on purpose to fill his hearts back up. Grab some magic, fill his hearts up, and then head back to the back. What happened to the tracker? Why are we getting Zora? Oh, I still have some sort of pop-up happening. Oh, man. Yeah, Scanlor already got the bad news about the missing key. He's about to grab it right here. So he's heading to the back. We're at 118, and we do not have anybody that's finished the race yet, which with some of these guys that you have in here, some of these guys and girls that you have in here, you would expect to start seeing them finish by now. So I probably should not announce that when people are done. We'll see what happens once this is finished. Okay, Emock's into Trinex. And he doesn't have that half magic that Scanlor found on the mushroom turn-in. It's not going to matter here with Tempered. He's got it. Oh, that's what it was. It was Scanlor had an alert that popped up over his tracker. Or no, Emock did. Yeah, so definitely check out both of these runners on Twitch. Their names are here on the screen. And give them a follow. They only stream on Twitch. We haven't corrupted them yet to TikTok. So Scanlor handles Trinex. Emock is off to do Swamp Palace. And then we get a shovel for your efforts. Go dig a hole and bury your hopes and dreams in there after you get 3%. He's even hitting the wrong buttons on his emulator. Alright, so Scanlor's off to GT, and if you would like to guess where the GT big key is, you can guess a number between 1 and 22. We're going to go off Scanlor's route because he's going to hit it first. I don't know what his normal route is. I want to say it's Dark Magician, maybe? He's not a basic hope lefter like I am, I don't think. Got a bunch of numbers in here, so the torch is going to be number 1. Yeah, I think Scanlor always does some Final Fantasy MSUs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep, and here comes the move over to the right side. And then sensibly skipping tile room. Nobody wants to do that. Meanwhile, Emock's going to have a simpler diver down to do with Samaria. He does this one differently than I do. Oh, it's weight. Struggling. What is this? 6? 7? 8? 9, 10. Okay, so hope left. Hope left was the way to go. Is he gonna take this all the way to Ice Armos? Looks like it. I hate going this way. I do it so rarely that I'm not comfortable with these rooms. You see it a lot more in Entrance Shuffle, where you get into GT way too early. Oh, tried to do the bonk. Yep, that guy's a pain. There we go. Then Emock is heading over to Argus. He made quick work of this Swamp Palace because he was already in go mode, so he knew he didn't have to do the left side. He didn't care about U-shaped room. He can just breeze right through it. So much for Bob. I lost count. I'm sorry. This is a different path for me. So wait, that was probably 10? We'll call it 10. And then this is 11. 11's your winner. Ricky Bilby. You win. There are no prizes, but you win. So Scanlor's in the climb now. And Emock's done with Swamp, and he's rushing up to GT. And I lied earlier when I said we wouldn't say what happens. We've got 2 people that have finished already. We've got Coin Chaser with a 121.08, and Raynox has a 121.52. So he got second place by, what is that, 44 seconds? Oh, and Falcon with a 125. So people are going to start pouring in here. Scanlor's going to try and put his name on that list. Well, Sind Dennis just finished 125.28. So Scanlor's hoping for 5th now. Oh, Zax is in this race too. I didn't even notice. Zax is another buddy that's in our Discord. If you're in the Bagel Bites Discord, you've seen Zax in there. Zaxarai. He's also in this race. Okay, so Emock has taken the portal. He's headed to GT. And Scanlor is through the gauntlet now. Oh, he recovered it. That third Landmo went the wrong way, but he still took care of it. Yeah, this is just normal casual boots. This is the weekly Monday night race that Sawyer puts on. And it's Mog's Manic Monday casual boots race every Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Open to anybody. You just need to have Twitch and a racetime.gg account, which is free. So Scanlor's going to skip these checks and head to Moldorm. And Emock is also doing Dark Magician. I wasn't watching that as he went through. So he's going to be in the same situation where his big key is on just behind Ice Armos. We are going to check validation chest for 10 arrows. Oh, we almost got grabbed. Look out, Emock. Alright. Back at that. Scanlor heading into Aga 2. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna see if I can take care of it. We got agonometry happening here. There you go. That's 6. Did Emock not continue on Ice Armos? He left after Compass Room and is going left now? So he's gonna find that at, like, for Emock, this is gonna be like 19 or something crazy. Just bad luck. And Scanlor is into the Ganon fight. And with, oh, going for NMG strats, nice. Trying to do that spin off the trident there to get an extra hit in. See if I can not open a hole in the universe by watching my own stream. All right. There you go. Scanlor's wrapped it up. And he's going to cross the bridge. got a little bit of stream delay here because I just saw the result. So he finishes with an official time of 1:30:27 on the race time. Zach snuck into 5th with a 1:29:55, and then Gumby 007, who we've seen in a few TikTok streams, gets a 1:30:42, so he's 15 seconds behind Scanlor. Nice. So Scanlor's done. Let's see if I can figure out how to add him to a Discord call, and let's get him in here. See if I can figure this out. I probably won't be able to.
Yo, what's up, Zach? GG's.
He's unmuted. Alright,
we're gonna switch again.
We're gonna switch over
another
to
like 30-ish seconds.
Alright, so we sent the invite, and then the big trick will be, is the sound gonna work? Hopefully this doesn't mess it up. The way you watch the 10 p.m. race is you go to racetime.gg and you click on the race, and then you just find all those people and click on their Twitch streams. There's no restream of it. We'll have to see if Scanlor even sees it. I don't know if he's going to or not. Let's see. I'll try and pipe in Discord. I think I need him in here though to be able to know if the sound is working or not. Volume out is through the Discord audio. Okay, cool. I wish I would have taken notes on what to ask him. I mentioned a bunch of stuff to ask him, and the only thing I can remember now is the key situation. Oh, so we need to also monitor that too. So I need to be able to hear him. Oh, stealth. That one is more of just like, you gotta show me that. He might be wrapping up his stream. Yeah, that's a good one. Heading back in Ice Palace. All right, we're gonna be professional interviewers here once he jumps in. Oh wait, he messaged me. Oh no, he can't get in. So this is my fault. Permissions? It's not a private channel. Save it.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you. Might be a little too loud. Yeah. That was quite a race.
That was an interesting race. I've seen already 2 people did AGA 1, which you didn't need to do, but I think Zax did it and Gumby did it, so.
So did Emock.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. I mean, to be fair, I had my kind of guard up that AGA could be a thing. But I decided to check Eastern area first, and luckily I did.
So we had a few things that we noted to talk through, and one of them is Samaria and Ice Palace. How did that feel?
It was kind of a gut feeling, honestly, that I realized halfway through the dungeon that I couldn't get over to that side without the hook shot. And I was like, well, I'm already here. I might as well finish the dungeon and hope I get the items, which obviously I didn't. And decided, all right, I need to do Death Mountain at that point. Found the hook shot, and I was like, all right, I need to go back at some point.
Nice.
And I was like, well, Desert and Mire, there's 4 items there. I know I don't have to do Mire Basement because that's Samaria locked. And I was like, well, I'll see if it's there. And then I was like, instead of going, because I had bunch of one-off checks, like in Thieves Town Big Chest. I had Hammer Pegs, Magic Bat. I think there was one check in Skull Woods, maybe.
Yeah.
Left Side Swamp, which I didn't want to do. I was like, I'm going back to Ice. There's 2 items there, and I just had a feeling.
You guys both bailed on Skull Woods. You both did it fairly early, and then you both bailed after getting the bow.
Yeah, it was a pendant, and I was like, that opens up, at least it opens up Eastern and most of Pod. So if I happen to find the hammer along the way, I can just clear it. And sure enough, hammer was sitting in Eastern, so that play kind of worked out, but it was a little bit luck.
So I told chat we are going to do cameras next time. We're going to figure out how to get your cameras on here because both of you got 3%ed and found out about the TR key at the very end. And it was worse for Emock because he died on Laser Bridge. And he had skipped Big Chest.
Oh.
And he had to go all the way back to the very beginning.
Oh, no.
And he just finished, so I'm going to try and get him in here.
That's brutal, though, because you have to go... He had to go all the way back to the start of the dungeon at that point, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's brutal.
And he had some things to say about it.
I'm sure. I would have. No doubt. Oh, that's so bad.
Oh, here we go. Welcome in, Emock. Congratulations. Oh, here we go. Welcome in, Emock. Congratulations. Uh-oh, we got some feedback happening.
Yeah, Discord did Discord things and switched my input and output.
We got some feedback.
Yeah.
We're in a wormhole.
Yeah, is it better now? It should be better now.
I think so. Okay.
Okay, good.
Sounds about right.
How did you like? We're in a wormhole. Wait, we might have to let it play out. We'll ignore it. I'll do my best to ignore it as it finishes out. Okay. How did you like the keys in Turtle Rock? How did you like? Wait, we might have to let it play out.
I felt bad enough that I died at Laser Bridge, couldn't open the chest. Then when I went back down and didn't find the keys
in Turtle Rock.
The look I had on my face.
I don't know if I'm gonna get past it.
You might have to just mute my stream on that, or turn it down or something.
Oh my god, this is killing me.
I know the echo. I don't know if I'm gonna get past it. Is frustrating. I've heard that on plenty of restream stuff.
So I said we're gonna YOLO the interview, and we might have used our one life here.
Got the ferry. We're good.
So I said we're gonna YOLO the interview again, and we might have used our one our one life
All right.
here. We'll kill the interview.
Got the ferry. We're good.
This was an awesome race.
Oh god.
Congrats to both of you. And we'll figure out our tech stuff on the next one, and maybe we'll pull Zach's into that one or somebody. This was an awesome race.
Do it.
Congrats to both of you, and we'll figure out our tech stuff on the next one. Okay, so for anyone that's still here, thanks for watching. This was the first time I've ever done a restream, so that's why that comes out that way. So that's going to do it.
All right,
okay,
sounds good.
so
Thanks,
for anyone
Bagel.
that's still here,
Oh no,
I'm
killing this.
Thanks for watching. This was the first time I've ever done a restream, so that's why that comes out that way.
It's coming through Emox. There we go. Okay.
Oh no. Yeah, so that's it. We got a scene here. All right. That's gonna do it. I don't know if I'm gonna be in the race tomorrow or who's gonna be in there, but we've got. We usually do a Tuesday night race. This for the Bagel Bites Discord. This one is the simple mode, which is probably gonna be either standard or open, with or without a sword. It might even be casual boots again. I don't know. That'll be tomorrow. If you're interested in being part of that, join the Discord, which is in my link tree in my profile on both services, and that's gonna do it for tomorrow. If you're interested in being part of that, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Discord, which is in my link.